cherish all the time you spend, you tuned into. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned into. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I'm your host, EP90, along with Freddie G, K-Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. Follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. What's up, good people, and welcome back to another edition of Think Thursday. Today's topic, games we played back in the day. I remember when we was kids and we went outside. I don't know if y'all remember, we had to come in before the street lights came on. But if you look today, most of the kids are inside playing video games. They're not being active. They're just sitting, playing, drinking juice boxes, eating those little crunch and munch or whatever snacks, and they're not being active. They're not working off the energy as we did as kids. So I just want to compare some of the games that we did compared to what the kids are doing these days. And I actually got this idea from one of K-Money's past shows, because it got me to think. It had my wheels turning when we were talking about on his shows of how the kids are no longer active. They're not doing anything. They're not, the weight they're gaining. Kids are much bigger now because they're not active. My thought. So let's go over some of these games that I'm going to see if y'all can remember. I know I did some of them. So here's one, hopscotch. This is mostly a female game, but, I ain't going to lie, I played it too just as well. It's one you get the little chalk and draw on the concrete. And, the one, I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 boxes.
That's the game the girls used to play all the time.
Yeah, the girls played it. I ain't going to lie.
You played with them too?
You played with them.
I bet you had a peppermint in your pickle.
Who didn't put a peppermint in their pickle? I'm just saying.
I didn't.
Man, the combination of the pepper.
And you had one of the big deal pickles, huh?
It was kosher.
Man, we talking about games. We talking about deal pickles.
You did mention you was playing with the girls, and Freddie G just saying what he saw the girls having back in the
Even
day.
at 8.
Because when they were playing hopscotch, we were playing football over there.
After I got through playing football, I coming back home. I see the girls. I finna go change clothes, but I see them out there playing.
You get your deal pickle and you go play hopscotch.
But he changed clothes, so you took off your boy clothes and put on your girl clothes. Is that what happened? What happened, man? How did this go?
This ain't where it's supposed to go.
You change clothes, go play hopscotch.
I'm curious to know if they were playing hopscotch. I'm curious to know, how did you ask, could you join?
No, I was okay. So you gotta
Did you just throw your rocks in?
How you know rocks was in the ball? How did you know? I'm just saying.
He's seen
that.
it. Yeah. We've seen hopscotch.
Yeah. And what were you trying to do?
So did you have a rock? Because you probably could use something else. What did you have? What was your piece?
Man, come on, man. All right, man. So that was one of the games. How about that? That was one. Now, here's another game that I don't know if y'all had this game. When y'all were kids, and I used to love it, it was like a mixture of dodgeball, but it wasn't, but you could catch it, and they would be out. It was called wall ball. We played it in the country. I came back to Houston. They didn't have it. So how it goes is they put 5 balls, like the volleyballs or whatever, 5 volleyballs in the middle of the floor in the gym. Just so imagine you in a gymnasium, and then you got 1 people under the goal on one end, and then a group of people on the goal on the other end, and they put the balls in the middle of the floor. Then you have to run to get the balls.
That's dodgeball.
But but then once you get them, you got to throw them at the people on the other side of the line. You can't cross
that's dodgeball.
That sound like dodgeball.
No, dodgeball was always it was.
They hit you with the ball.
I know, but
And if you
You
catch it,
used to one
catch
person
it,
on each end.
one person on each end is-
Ghetto dodgeball.
that's ghetto dodgeball. That's a difference then. See, I never played the real dodgeball. When I was little, it was always the ghetto, which it was one on each end. So 2 people catching, you were in the middle. And so it was a total of 3
Yeah,
people
yeah,
or how many of them in the
right.
middle. It didn't matter.
I remember
But yeah, that's ghetto dodgeball. The difference was you had to run to get the ball. And then in this dodgeball, if you catch the ball,
the person that threw it is out.
It's out.
is out.
Yeah.
This was called wall ball. That game was fun, man. When I came back to Houston, we had moved to Banks, Texas. That was the first time I played it. And I played it in the middle school, came back to Houston. I was hoping, I'm like, I know they got it here in Houston. Never played it again.
Yeah.
Never, ever played it
What
again.
about blue balls?
I don't want to play that game. I'm good on that one. I've never heard of Maniac Mansion. This list is from IE.
That's an old school game.
AI. Huh?
That's an old school game, Maniac Mansion?
Yeah, Maniac Mansion. Y'all ever heard of that?
No.
Never heard
That
of
wasn't in the
Maniac
ghetto.
No, not at all.
Wasn't no mansions in the ghetto.
What about? Okay, no. We're gonna skip that because that's the actual when Atari came out. So we'll get to the Atari part first. But right now we're gonna talk about active games when we're moving and shaking. How about statues? I've never heard of statues.
Never heard of it.
No, sir.
Yeah. Now, when I was on punishment, I still ain't figured this game out. Chutes and Ladders. This is a punishment game.
That's
We're
a board game,
That's
though,
a
right?
board game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least it's something you had to kind of learn and look and figure some numbers. I think it was. I remember it was ladders. It was boring because I never could figure out how to actually play Chutes and Ladders. Never played that.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. You ever heard of caterpillar tag?
No.
Nah.
That sounds like it might be fun.
I got a couple of old games you ain't mentioned yet.
Okay. I'm finna see if we gonna go through it. So I'm gonna go through this list. I got like maybe 9 more, and then we'll see if I didn't mention them. British Bulldog. Never heard of that.
Never.
Sound like something Freddie G would play.
No.
Nah. Third War Tag.
Third war tag.
Hide and go get.
Hide and go get it go. Yeah. Oh.
You had an extra go to it.
Hide and go get it go mean you was trying to get some.
Yeah, hide and go get. Where the extra go come from?
I don't know. We used to just call it hide and go get it go. What about you? Y'all didn't call it that, just hide and go get?
Hide and
I can go get it.
Hide and go get it.
I guess that was a Cleveland Manor thing. Yeah, hide and go get it go is what we call it.
Now everybody was calling it hide and go get. You just said get it go.
I never got it though. I never got it though. That's
why
probably
you
why.
added the extra
Yeah, that's
go.
where the go came
Where the
from.
go came from.
You got
I
picked
never
up.
got it though. I
Had
was
to go.
always
You was
got
just going.
Just looking out for everybody else. I'm like, well,
Every time it was time for you to count, and you had to put your hand on base to count, everybody went in the house.
That was the end of the game.
yeah,
The game was over.
Ain't nobody.
The game was over.
Damn,
You,
Lord.
you were out there looking for people, and everybody eating dinner. Everybody
Yeah. I just thought about that. You're right. Oh man, I'm emotionally
You probably go
traumatized.
back to the hood, still be looking for motherfuckers. Nah.
Yeah, go look. She was at that bush. I saw her when she went in that bush. She ain't came out yet. This 40 years.
God damn.
What about marbles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marbles. Yeah. That was one of my games. That I was terrible at it. I remember I got one of this marble, man. It was a rare marble. I got that motherfucker took. Oh, it was the color of the inside of the marble was, man. And I played for a marble. I didn't even know what I was doing. You lost. I agreed. Okay. Damn, I was 8.
You lost your marbles?
A marble. It was one particular. It had a special
You only
color.
had one.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, one big.
You lost it.
One big marble. That's
never
it.
got that marble back.
It's been gone ever since.
I know.
Big
Yeah.
see-through marble.
There's another one I used to go out.
Emptied in it.
I ain't gotta be that if there was
Hey,
color.
y'all know we used to play marbles, man. You had the big ones and you had
That
a bunch of
little-
little ones.
Little
right?
ones, yeah.
Man, it'd be something though. You know them little pinballs, them big old hard silver balls, like come from a pinball.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah,
pinball,
yeah.
Yeah. Jokers used to play with them and crack your marble.
Oh,
Break your
that's what
marbles.
they would. That's how they would
Yeah.
crack my.
They were
Yeah.
cracking your marbles, man.
Man, I used to get my. cracked all the. Never mind.
You remember how you got to do span?
Y'all remember the span around the dirt? I used to get my ass whooping dog. I was terrible in marbles because I never understood the game. Never. I just played it because it had a bunch of
colors and shit.
I was gonna say a bunch of colors. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Colors. Yeah, shit. Chinese jump rope is another one I used to play with.
Sounds hard.
I didn't play.
You know what? There was a lot of in Allen Parkway in Fourth Ward. In Allen Parkway, I used to see a lot of back in the day. Anybody that was Oriental, you would always think that they're Chinese or something.
Right.
You know, them Chinese people.
Right.
But a lot of them were Cambodian.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you had a few maybe
Vietnamese
people. Yeah. And so the Chinese jump rope, I think I used to see them. They used to take a bunch of rubber bands.
Yeah.
And tie
them together.
And I never understood what they were doing. But it used to be a bunch of rubber bands and they used to play.
Yeah,
So
I remember that.
That was Chinese jump rope.
That was Chinese
From
jump rope.
what I saw.
Jump over.
No, it's not like it was different.
Yeah.
I
You
used to
hold
see
them over
people
with your legs.
With a bunch of rubber bands.
Damn.
So it would be two people holding the rubber band stretched almost as the distance of dodgeball, but the rubber band, they stretched all them rubber bands together, and then all you doing is really jumping the rope. But I guess it's a certain way.
I don't know how they.
I don't know how
it was weird.
It's weird. You just stand there and it doesn't move. You just jump it while they got them in between.
You used to play double dutch, Comedian 96.
Did I, you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. Hell yeah, I played double dutch. Yes, I did.
Now, audience member, y'all can't see this, but I can see Comedian 96 doing this here.
No, I was in the middle of jumping.
He was holding the
You
rope.
was twirling both ropes.
No, I was gangly and uncoordinated. I couldn't turn the ropes at the same time.
Hold up, back up though, because you mentioned that you used to play the Chinese jump rope.
Yeah,
right?
I jump rope for exercise.
So how you couldn't do double dutch?
Because you have to twist two different ropes to do two things at one time.
You jump two ropes too in double dutch.
I had to jump them fast. That's easy to do because I was fast. I could jump fast. I could do that. But turning two ropes at the same time.
Yeah.
Could you jump two ropes?
Two ropes spinning?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I could do that.
you're jumping one rope at a time, but two of them are spinning.
Yeah, because you just basically tapping your feet basically apart. Just imagine your feet
But you
being.
never twirl a rope when y'all.
I was never a twirler. I either jump rope or didn't jump rope. Because I couldn't. Now if it was one rope, yeah, I would be on the other end. One rope. But not two. I couldn't do two.
You used to sing songs with.
No, it wasn't no Miss Mary, Mac.
You know
all
it.
You
dressed
know
in
it.
black. Huh?
You know the song.
You just did it. You just did
Wait,
it.
that's the girls. Damn.
Moving on.
Never mind. Yeah, moving. Thank you, K Money. Moving on. I've heard this game, but I've never played it. Red Rover. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
neither.
That sounds like a scary movie
I think
game.
those are Caucasian games.
Yeah, kick the can. Here's another kick the can. I never played that. I kicked a lot of shit when I had nothing to do. It
Like
ain't have to
rock.
be-
Got kicked.
You kicked a lot of rocks too.
Yeah, of course I've kicked rocks. No, I can't kick no rocks. No, I'm talking about cans. Like when you bored, you can't find nobody outside to play. You start kicking shit. You don't remember that?
That's depression, man.
You a terrible
There's no
man.
reason why you as a child that should have been depressed as a child, man.
But you know what made me happy? Duck, Duck, Goose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
think
my
that
game.
was everybody's favorite as a kid.
You ain't lying.
It was one of my favorites. Duck, Duck, Goose.
I remember I hit my knee on somebody's head trying to chase him. Pluck. That was the worst Duck, Duck, Goose game ever. I just stayed the goose all game. Fuck it. I just kept losing because I clicked my knee. You know, they duck goose. Got up and kneed the girl in the side of her ear. I put all knee in her ear. Man, I felt so bad. She didn't cry though, but I still feel bad. I never heard of Foursquare. Never heard.
Foursquare.
I think I know. You
Yeah.
get a ball.
Yeah.
And this, of course, 4 squares. And you put 1, 2, 3, and 4 in there. And then you got like a person in each square, I think, or standing outside of each square or something like that. And you got to twist the ball to them or kind of make them miss the ball. And if they miss it, they out.
It sounds familiar, but I have heard of it. I just can't recall how it's played.
I think I know what that is because I in front of Emancipation Park.
So then I can't remember that one. Now I remember these are all the physical games that I can remember. We said high go, get a go. Did I miss any now? Because the next set of games is going to be
Here go a school game that we always play, pencil break.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And left hand gimme.
Yes, sir.
What left hand gimme? And I was left handed.
Spondylate.
But y'all remember the football game, huh? You make the little triangle.
The triangle football. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they do that in school nowadays.
Probably not.
I just seen Patrick Mahomes do a commercial. So with doing
But
doing
that was a Doritos commercial, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So I think they still do it. I just did. Wait a minute, who I just played that? Probably about a year ago.
You just played it.
You graduated damn near 30 years ago.
I still play it. I play man.
I'm saying I'm wondering if it's in school, if kids are playing it nowadays.
So you'll play any game.
Any kids that are in high school right now, middle school, elementary, if you listening, you better not be listening to elementary. But if you're in middle school, high school, you listen to the show, let us know if y'all still play that what is it called with the little football, the paper football.
Football.
Y'all still play that?
Table
Leave us a
football,
comment.
desk football, shit. I don't know.
I want to know. That is.
Here's one, man. 1, 2, 3, red light.
I remember.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, red light.
And Simon says.
Simon says. Yep.
Damn, y'all bringing it back. Y'all taking it all the way back. That was shit. Now, when that played out, we got a little older. You know, the first game we had was Atari. Now, we only had one person in the hood that had an Atari. Shout out to Van Johnson. He lived on Wentworth. Where all the kids used to go on Wentworth, go to Van house, play Atari. And when I say all the kids, I mean it'd be like 11, 12 of us at his house. I was surprised his mom let all us in the house. But and they had a 2-story house too, so I was really surprised. But man, we used to go play as Atari, and I remember one of the games. I could not stand that shooting game. That it was
Combat.
Asteroids.
I think it was Defender.
Oh, shit.
That's when one bullet goes up, and you gotta wait for the bullet to leave the screen to shoot the next bullet. So you can't miss. As long as you're shooting, hitting, you can keep shooting. But if you miss, the bullet has to leave the screen before you can shoot the next bullet. So you be dead because they coming fast.
Right.
And then you sitting here trying to shoot your bullet, and all you can do is watch that bullet leave the screen. You be like, man, when is you gonna leave? It's like it be slowing down. You gotta wait for the next shot. So you literally had to be a really good shot on Defender. I was terrible at it. No one could ever finish it because no one was a great shot like that. But it never worked.
That sound like, remember Gallagher? Wasn't that similar to that?
Yeah, it was.
It was. Gallagher was too, but at least they gave you some dual action. They give you another. You get the extra man. You get once you get that dual action, it was pretty much impossible to miss. So what they did was made the things come down real fast,
right,
and blow your ass up. And you think you didn't shot them. So they were slick with it.
Yeah,
they were slick with it. Another one that we played, Super Mario Brothers. That was one of the top 1-2 Pac-Man, Super Mario Brothers, and
but Donkey Kong was one.
And Donkey Kong. Yeah, and Donkey Kong, of course.
You can't forget Donkey Kong.
You can't forget Donkey Kong. We didn't have much. Now remember, you look at these joysticks now, boy, they got A, B, C, D, F under the bottom, click at the top, left, right, center, left, up, down, down, left, right, hashtag. I don't know what buttons go to what. I don't know what they do. All we had was left, right, up, down, one red button. Remember that? Just that one little old red button. Simplicity. Why y'all got all these shooting buttons? And I don't understand. That's why I don't play the new games these days.
Well, technology changed so much, and you know they made it to where it's combinations in these games now, to where it's 2 or 3 buttons at one time that make a certain move. So that's why there's more buttons and probably more configurations on how the graphics work. So that's understandable, but I don't really play video games now. I mean, I kind of left that back in my 30s when I was 30-something. You know, that was probably my last time really playing video games, you know, Xbox and stuff like that.
I tried to buy Xbox 360 here recently, and I was on there 2 weeks. I couldn't do it. It's not the same. I mean, I love Mortal Kombat. Don't get me wrong, but
I think it's about what the graphics look like now to play the game.
Yeah.
If it looks old, you're not gonna want to play it because some of these games now look real. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Mortal Kombat, yeah, it looked like that. The Mortal Kombat, and then the fatality. What at the end, man, take your spine out your body while you still standing there looking. Man, yeah, the graphics on there are crazy. Now, this is my last, like you just said, this is the last game that I played. And this is how long ago since I've been playing game. I think all of us played this game, Contra.
No, we didn't.
What?
Yeah,
Y'all don't remember Contra?
I remember it, but I never
Boy,
played
that
it.
was that's a long time. That was the best shooting game ever made. I wish they made it. Now, if they made a part 2 or 3 of Contra, I would probably pick up playing again because Contra was pretty fun. It was a good shooting game. You had lasers. You can get all different types of guns, but that was a good game, and I was able to finish it too. So
Yeah, I miss Pac-Man, man.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
we said Pac-Man. I said that.
What about
Donkey Kong, Pac-Man,
Frogger?
Yep, Frogger is on here. That is the last right after Contra. Matter of fact,
Man, I like a good pinball game. Shit.
Pinball, yeah. Remember Tecmo Bowl?
Yeah.
Tecmo Bowl, pinball.
That was on Nintendo. The first little Nintendo that came out was Tecmo Bowl was on.
Everybody wanted Bo Jackson.
No, everybody wanted to go back to the other end zone and throw the ball to the opposite end zone and then catch the football.
Yeah.
That was the move. You couldn't stop it. It's like, how do you stop that same move? Everybody go to one end zone. You got to make it to the other end zone because that linebacker that's chasing you, he coming. And if you can't make it, you ain't going to be able to throw the ball. Because sometimes you'll get ready to throw it, and that linebacker, he'll dive 30 yards and catch
slightly faster than you, so you just had to know when to dodge him.
Exactly.
Shake him. You had to shake him.
But sometimes he'll be 30 yards away and dive and catch you. You be like,
come get you.
how?
Yeah, he was tough.
You wasn't even nowhere near me, bro.
Yeah.
That was my that dodge. Oh, yeah, that dodgeball. I mean that. I said dodgeball.
That's that one marble you still ain't found.
And that marble crack.
He been dodging the marble.
Y'all silly, man. So y'all know what time it is, right? It's that time of the day where somebody got to get off the bus today. And y'all already know who it is. We have the guy from the New Orleans. His name was.
He's not from New Orleans.
Not from New Orleans. The New Orleans massacre.
Tragedy.
That's what New Orleans tragedy is what I should say. Shamsud Din Jabbar, he was 42, carried out the attack of killing 14 people in New Orleans during New Year's. This dude he lived in Houston. Mm-hmm. I think he's from Beaumont. And it was so bad that he was ex-military. So what makes it even worse, so he'll never get on this bus again. And
no, because they killed him.
Yeah. But even still, I just got to kick him off just for reassurance, just for reassurance. Mm-hmm. Gotta go. So if we missed any games that you guys may have played back when you were younger and we didn't talk about it, let us know. Leave a comment. Talk to you later. Peace. This concludes our show for today. And if you haven't done so already, follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast. Also IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday.